And now it's time for Ask Roz and Mocha.
Here we go, episode 787 of the Roz and Mocha Show podcast. Ask Roz and Mocha.
Yeah.
Hello, C. How are you? It's Roz and Mocha.
Hi, how are you?
Good.
What do you got for us? What's your question?
Okay, so my question is for everybody.
Yeah.
What would your significant other say is your weirdest habit?
Ooh, that's interesting. Like there's I have like weird like not mannerisms, but like weird sort of things. But a habit? Like what is a habit that I have?
Oh, I got one.
What?
Like when I see that Jenna puts something in the recycling bin
Right.
that hasn't been flattened, like if it's a box that hasn't been crushed down,
Right.
I always go digging and I will take that box, and I will flatten it. I get my X-Acto knife out and I will chop it up to pieces.
I don't think that's weird.
But I have to do it every single time.
Yeah.
Every single time. If
But
I see
again,
that
the
it's taking up
question is,
space.
but is that weird? Right? You know what I mean? Like, is that is that weird? Like, do you do something? Like you get out of the shower, right?
Yeah.
Let's say you're out of the shower, you're going in your post-shower routine. Is there anything weird that you might do with cream or lotions or
It's like, I don't wanna hear any of this.
or a way, you know what I mean? Like a technique that you have while you're, doing like a post-shower sort of body routine.
When I lotion my skin,
Yeah.
I lotion everywhere.
Okay, like everywhere?
Everywhere.
Okay, hold on here. Can you bleep this for a sec?
Oh, wait, no.
Oh, that's not everywhere then.
Okay, but not there.
Okay, between the cheeks?
No, not between the
Oh,
cheeks.
you don't?
No, I do get the cheeks, though.
Oh, I go between the cheeks.
Do you? With lotion?
With like a little cocoa butter.
Yeah.
My man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Got to. It gets dry.
Yeah, that's the second place I do.
The
Second.
The second.
Wow.
Where's the first?
Even before the front.
Oh,
like
okay.
tops of the thighs, in and
Yeah.
around, down under, and then I do my butt cheeks, in between my butt cheeks. Then I do my elbows, my forearms, and whatever's left, I rub on my chest.
Hold on. See, what would you, you have to answer this question now as well. What would your significant other say is your weirdest habit?
I'm kind of like Roz. I like to sit on the toilet too long.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, it's not too long. It's just long.
Yeah, it's like that's my quiet time away from the kids and chores and everything.
Right.
Okay. Even if you don't have
Yeah.
anything to do, you just like sit
Nope.
there. Okay.
Just
Yeah.
sit there, like scroll on the phone.
Does your, what about your significant other? What's like their
him?
weird thing? Yeah.
He is doing it right now. He's picking his goatee. Like he does it just for fun, or like when he's zoned out or whatever. He's touching his chin all the time and picking his goatee.
Like pulling on the hair?
Yeah, just touching it, pulling on it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's weird.
All right.
That's
Dammit
weird.
Maury, what would Dammit Matthews say is your weirdest habit?
There are many.
Yes.
But you
But
could,
I think that if you were to call him, he would say that it is the fact that anytime I'm thinking or concentrating, I gnaw on my baby finger.
Right, you do.
oh yeah, that is
Yeah,
weird.
and it's like
For me, if we were lovers, Maury, and the question was asked of
not
me,
if.
I would say that your weirdest habit is that you tickle your own arm.
See, I thought gnawing on my, and then he'll always like slap my hand and say, "We don't eat our fingers."
Well, it's true.
Jesus. But no, I think that I could handle that because that at least looks like you're thinking, you're doing something. But when you're just standing there, even at work, when you're tickling your own arm,
Yeah.
it's super weird. Like
You should
how,
try tickling it after you broke your arm because it feels like someone else is doing it.
Wow.
Where have I heard that one before?
Wow.
Shem, what's would somebody say is an annoying habit that you have?
Weird.
Sorry,
not annoying.
weird. Sorry, not annoying.
I mean, probably the fact that I harmonize everything, and Maria's mentioned that before. I just can't help
I
myself.
don't find that weird.
Yeah, I think it's super strange though. Just to like, just
I think it's nice.
like
Yeah,
a
I think
walking
that's
glee
endearing.
club.
I think it's endearing. I actually would not say that was weird.
So what would
I
you
wouldn't-
harmonize?
I wouldn't
like
say that was weird.
songs, like would you like listen to like, I don't know, a commercial and start harmonizing with that?
Commercials. It could be just like it could be a car alarm, and I might start harmonizing it.
No.
Yeah, seriously.
Like a weird habit is you pick something and then you look at it, right?
Like if you harmonized
Like-
every,
like
but
if
only
you-
stared at yourself in the mirror.
Like if you hang on, if you pick something, right? Like if you find something in your ear, right?
Right.
Do you just like kind of ball it up, throw it away, or do you analyze it? Do you
No,
like?
I don't analyze anything.
Do you look at it?
Yeah, I analyze. Sometimes I smell it.
Sometimes, okay, there we go.
Okay,
now we're
depending
getting
on what it
somewhere.
is.
Now we're getting somewhere.
Maria, weirdest habit?
I'd say, I mean, I don't know if it's like a weird habit, but sometimes I'll like not yell, but I'll like make a noise when I yawn.
But everybody does that.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Who yawns quietly? That's weird.
That's strange.
Really?
Yeah, I think everyone makes like
Even
some sort
cats
of
make a noise.
some sort of a noise.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then I'm not so weird. I don't know.
All right, there we go. Maria's perfect. Thank you so much for that question. See, we appreciate you.
Thank you,
Hey, before we let you go, between Roz and Mocha, who's your favorite?
Roz.
Oh,
You're savage.
Thank
and
you,
I love your
baby.
advice. Your advice is awesome.
Thank you, love.
Have a great day.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Kara says, what is a recent trend that you just cannot get on board with for the life of you understand? Mine is girls drinking out of the Stanley mugs.
Come on.
I would never spend money like that on a cup. I walk around with a plastic red Solo cup at work. I just don't get it.
What is a recent trend?
Well, Kara, you're also ruining the environment by using the red Solo cup every day. Get yourself a stamp.
Here we go. Recent trends, like, I mean, most recent trends, like I just generally dislike most trends. And I'm not saying that to sound like an old, no fun curmudgeon. But I think
Yeah.
but sometimes it just can't be. Sometimes it can't be helped. Are there any trends?
I'm going to say meal prepping.
Oh yeah, that's one. I'm not behind meal prepping.
Why? I love
Yeah.
meal prepping.
Who has time for it? And then you have to eat the same thing every day?
No, it depends on what you prep, though.
Because most people, when they prep, it's going to be chicken and beans if that's what they're putting in the Tupperware all the time.
No, you can meal prep multiple different meals at once
Yeah.
and then have for the whole week.
That's what we do at home.
Matthew will make a big pot of chicken soup as a meal prep, and then after eating it twice, I'm like, I don't want the same thing again. I'm not eating chicken soup.
But then you could pair it with other things. You don't just have to eat the chicken soup.
Then you're not prepping.
But why not? Why not just cook every day?
Yeah.
We don't always have that kind of time.
Yeah.
What, to cook?
Yeah, not every day. Like Jenna will make a big, like a meal, like
Yeah.
on, let's say today.
Right.
And then, actually, no, she does cook every day.
I
Almost every
usually meal
day.
prep for lunches.
Yeah.
Because lunches, instead of like if you're running around, if you don't have time to cook and you don't want to buy
Yeah.
food, you can meal prep your lunches.
But like, you don't walk in the house and go, "Where's dinner?"
Never.
What?
What?
You don't?
No.
Well, that's why then. That's why you're stuck meal prepping. No. You should. Listen, man. You walk in your door.
Yeah.
You walk in your door.
So I should try this today.
Try it today.
When I get home.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Baby, I've been at work
Yeah.
all day.
Yeah.
Starving.
Yeah.
Sit at the table or just walk right into the kitchen?
Just don't even the baby. I've been working all day. She knows that, right? You don't have to tell her stuff she already
oh
knows,
my God.
right? You just walk in,
Yeah.
right, and just start smelling. Go. Do I smell dinner? And then if she's no, then you just be like, turn your head to one side, and then you just go and sit at the table and wait.
Oh my God.
There's
Right?
murder on the dance
Yo.
floor.
Maria's about to hit you with that Stanley mug right now. Anybody else? Do you have one, Maury?
Meal
Recent trend?
prepping. I
Oh,
said
meal
meal
prepping.
prepping.
You
Yeah,
said
meal
that.
prep. Yeah, that's a good one. I'm trying to think of like what sort of current trends are. I don't dislike the Stanley mug, like drink out of a Stanley mug, but I dislike when something like that is used as a status symbol, when people are camping out all night to, get the new Stanley, or when I see people's social media posts where they have 75 of them,
Okay,
right?
yeah,
Like
I
that's
agree.
just like I'm kind of not behind at
Okay,
all.
I got one.
Yeah.
Only because I did try it and I figured it was just not for me.
Right.
I'm not into it. But, wow.
Was it that?
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Because that's not for me either.
Oh, I can't believe you did that. now I can't even look at you.
Oh no.
We just called it partying. No, like it wasn't.
No, my answer is CrossFit.
Oh,
Remember,
yes.
there was a point in time where
Yes.
like everybody was all about CrossFit, right?
Yeah.
All the health nuts were all about CrossFit. And then I
Yeah.
remember I tried a class and I was like, I enjoy working out. I enjoy fitness stuff, right? The CrossFit thing, just not for me.
Yeah, there's
right
so
now.
many. There's so many people that now that the sort of fad of CrossFit has come and gone, where you realize that like so much of CrossFit and what they do there is just not physically good for you.
How about those late night running groups? There's a trend I can't do.
A late night running group?
You can't do a daytime running group.
No, there's groups like we could be walking the dog and there's like 100, 200 people all in a group running along the streets in their group with loud music and someone, yelling, come on, come on. These late night city running groups.
What's late night though?
What is it, like 8, 9 o'clock at night?
That's kind of late for a run. You should be at home meal prepping.
Mike says here, when Maria is okay, perfect. When Maria is doing a spin class, okay?
Okay.
Because Maria teaches spin class. Has she ever felt in the middle of the workout like, damn, my legs are killing me and wants to stop and quit, but she can't because she needs to be able to teach the class?
Yeah, because I teach 2 classes back to back.
Oof.
Yo, Maria came in here the other day, last week, after doing one of them back-to-back classes, limping.
Bro.
I set myself up for failure that week because I did Pilates on Monday and then I did a really hard leg day on Tuesday and then I taught back-to-back spin classes on Wednesday.
Yeah.
So by Thursday, I was like, I couldn't walk anymore. I was like, I just set
How many of
myself
those
up.
days did you stretch?
None.
Right. That's exactly why.
No. Oh, I just thought of a trend that I hate.
Oh, okay, go.
That I could never stand, and every time I see them, they're more annoying than the next.
Okay.
Gender reveals.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Like even when people do like a big wrestling thing where they dress up in the thing, and then is the pink guy gonna beat the blue guy?
Oh, that's kind of
right.
cool, though.
I've never seen a gender
one I
reveal
like.
that I thought was.
Because most of the time they end up in disaster, right?
They're
Somebody gets shot in the face with like a
terrible.
firecracker or something.
They're
Yeah.
terrible. Actually, the only gender reveal that I saw that I thought was good was when I guess it was. I think I sent you the video. It was a guy who brought his new girl to his baby mama's gender reveal. And when the baby mama revealed that it was like a girl, the guy, the father, went and hugged his new ting as opposed to
We clapping for that?
as opposed to his baby mama.
Yeah, go ahead, Maury.
Right. That one I could get behind. That one was savage.
So back to this question, Maria.
Yes.
Do you ever, in the middle of your spin class, like, are you dying, hurting that you just want to give up, but you can't because you're teaching?
Yeah. I don't stop though. If I really need to, I'll get up and like walk around the class and fix people's form, but that's like rare.
I think spin class should have an intermission.
It's only 45 minutes.
Give people a 10-minute break.
What's the point of the workout?
yeah, your break is after
Ugh.
And before.
and before. It's called, it's before and after the gym. That's your break.
Katie says here, do you have any OCD tendencies? For example,
God.
I need to arrange my closet by shirt type, sleeve length, and color.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that you, Maria?
I do have a color coordinated closet. But I will say my biggest OCD tendencies is that I have to put my sleep schedule alarm on and then 4 other alarms on after that, and they all have to be within 5 minutes of each other. And if I don't do that every night, I feel like I'm not going to wake up.
That is not OCD.
They say that's a part of
it's
OCD.
Not, it's not.
That's just being paranoid of not
it's-
waking up,
You're
right?
paranoid.
Oh.
Yes.
Maybe color coordinating your shirts in the closet.
No, but
Maybe
that's a
That's not
form
even
of
OCD.
OCD,
That's
isn't
not
it?
OCD. No.
Oh.
OCD, okay, I guess it would be like if you leave a room and you turn off the light, you have to go to that light switch and turn it on and off 10 times before you actually leave, or make sure that it's off,
because,
right?
Yeah, because like the thing when you're dealing with something that is true OCD, right, is that there's a consequence to not doing something, right, and it's usually a completely irrational fear. Like if you don't get like I'll give you like one example kind of thing, right, like. If you don't sort of lock the door, right? Even though you lock the door and you can tell yourself in front of your head, I locked the door, 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 I locked the door. And then you get to the car and you're like, I didn't lock the door. And then you go back. And the reason you check is because if that door is not locked, something horrific is going to happen. Right?
That's me.
So it's like, it's not a sort of, I like all my blue things with the blue things, right? People on social media are like, oh my God, my OCD's kicking in. And you look at their plate and it's just like all the carrots are on one side.
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
It's like, that's not, it's fun to say
Yeah.
OCD and whatever, but like true OCD is debilitating.
Does anyone do that with their stove?
What do you mean?
Because I like when I leave my house, even if I haven't used the stove, I have to go make sure all the buttons are off. And then I'll go back and forth from my door and then back. I'll even take a picture of all the off buttons to make sure
Oh
that
my
they're off.
God. Yeah?
Yeah, I used to do it when I lived alone. I still do it now.
I've taken plenty of pictures of things to just make sure.
Yeah.
I've taken a video of myself. Yeah, I've taken a video of myself doing something. So then later on, if I'm like,
Did I do that thing?
Did I do that thing? Yeah, I'm like, yes, I know. Because
Okay, maybe I don't have OCD.
There's
about
certain
anything
things that I will obsess, like I will freak out about if I forget to do them.
Yeah.
Nothing huge.
Sure.
Right? But like I've taken a video of myself doing something before.
Shem, you just mentioned something about OCD tendencies.
I'm definitely the person who checks the stove and makes sure things are plugged out. But a lot of that stems from, though, I don't know if this is necessarily OCD, more so maybe PTSD. My family's house in New York burnt down because of an electrical issue. So ever since then, I stress about that stuff
Really?
all the time in my house.
Dan Maury, what's yours?
Obviously, the checking lights and stuff, but I have to have everything in the exact same spot in my medicine cabinet. The deodorant has to be exactly where it is all the time, and the cream and the beard oil and the
Like there's
the
a
serums.
space for everything.
Everything has to. And when Matthew cleans the bathroom, if he moves it somewhere else, I freak out and have to rearrange everything back to the way it was. And I have a photo at home so that I can match it up.
Wow. Yeah, I had years ago, I lost my keys when I was sort of at like my worst of my worst, when I was going through a whole bunch of stuff. I remember I lost my keys and I had to use my brother's key to lock the door to go to work. And I wound up calling in sick that day
Why?
because I couldn't leave the house because I didn't have my keys with me.
Even though it was like your brother's key did the exact same thing.
100%.
And it was safe for you to leave.
Completely safe for me to leave.
But because it wasn't your
It was
key.
not my key. Yeah, I called in sick that day.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
OCD.
Yeah.
All right. So
Yeah.
wait, did you find the key?
Did I?
It's like, no, I'm still locked out.
You're going to trigger him
Yeah,
right now, bro.
no, I did. No, I did. And you know where they were?
Where?
Work.
No!
Wow.
100% in a coat pocket that I left at work.
Oh,
Yeah,
damn.
yeah,
Wow. All right. Katie also asks, which would you rather give up for the rest of your life? Hot dogs or hamburgers?
Hot dogs.
Hot dogs.
Hot dogs.
Yeah.
Hot dogs. Although I do love a hot dog. Don't get
I'm
me
going to say
wrong.
hamburgers.
Listen,
You're
what?
going to say hamburgers?
I love hot dogs. I like boiled hot dogs.
Yeah.
But hot dogs more than hamburgers, man?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Really? But also
I love hamburgers, but if I had to pick one, it's hot dog.
But also a hamburger in life is much easier to find than a hot dog.
No.
Yeah, that is true.
Maury, yes, absolutely.
How does that make any sense? They're at the store.
No, I mean, like you go to a restaurant.
Yeah, you can't
you go,
order.
You go out for dinner. You go to
Yeah,
a
but
hotel.
downtown they have the wiener wagon.
But what I'm saying is that, like, more if you have to pick one and it's your favorite thing, I'm going hamburger. They're everywhere.
Yeah.
Every hotel in the world has a hamburger.
Yeah. I'm
Every
saying
hotel in the
hamburger, too.
world,
I'm
absolutely
sticking with
hamburger.
wiener.
Mike says here, what's something you have a love-hate relationship with? Okay, go ahead.
That's not someone, Maury.
Oh, did you say something?
Yes,
Yes.
Oh,
something.
sorry. Okay, sorry. I should have listened to the whole question.
Yeah,
What's something you have a love-hate relationship with?
Oh, I'd say my diet.
like food.
Yeah, food.
Yeah, I think a lot of people fall in the category of having a love-hate relationship with food, for sure. I have a great relationship with food. I feel really good. It's been a real long time since I've eaten something where I've sort of regretted it after I ate or felt that I made
Wow.
a bad decision. Yeah, it's been a very long time because I don't eat junk,
Yeah.
right? Like I think that when people tend to have this love for like sweets or desserts or candy or chocolates or this kind of thing, it's difficult to sort of justify working those things into your day. And so if you're going to feel guilty about something, I think maybe that's what you would tend to feel guilty about. But I only ever eat a meal,
Yeah.
right? Like I don't eat anything other than just like a straight up meal.
Okay, I have an answer.
Yes.
I love this show. You guys know how much I love this show.
Yes.
Care about this show, want this show to succeed.
Yes.
I hate the hours that we work.
Right.
As in the hour that you have to wake up in order to get here to start the show.
Yes.
That's what I hate.
yes.
Because
Which
I'm up
is-
at 2:15 a.m. every day.
And you have the longest commute in,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
How long is your commute?
Like 40 minutes, maybe 35, 40 minutes.
What about getting home?
Oh, 45 to an hour.
Yeah.
So it's not that bad.
That's long, though. An hour.
Right?
An hour,
Yeah,
that's
it's
long.
not that bad. Some people who live in the city, it takes them that much amount of time, right?
No. You're right. You're right.
I love the show and I love what we do here.
Yeah.
I just hate the hours that I have to wake up in order to get here. And of course, the hour that I have to go to bed in order to be okay to wake up. Right?
Yes.
Going to bed at like 7:30 every night, between 7:30 and 8 p.m. every night. Freaking sucks.
And also when you work these hours, of course the rest of the business, the organization, the machine doesn't, right? And so, you're up super early. We're all up super early, but what bothers me, I think, the most about it is the lack of consideration when people will need an answer from you about something that is business related.
Sure.
And that answer comes through, or that question comes through at 4:30 in the afternoon.
Yeah.
Which would be the equivalent of, somebody else's 10 p.m. at night kind of thing, right? Or like 9:30 at night, where you wouldn't be expected to jump on something at 9:30 at night.
Yeah.
Yet
Wait till the next day.
Yet we are at 4.
Sure.
Right? Like that's the sort of thing that bothers me the most is the because nobody else is here, nobody really fully understands, right?
Yeah.
They come in at 9 and they see us all here, right? Oh,
Right.
look, we're all at work. Right. But they don't see the time. And then every now and then you talk to somebody who's going on vacation, off to do the greatest thing in the world. They're going to some island somewhere. And one time out of the year, they got to wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning to go to the airport. And they're trashed for a week. And they do that one day out of the year to do something fun.
That's every
right?
day.
Every day.
Let's get back to the phones here. Hello, Sarah. How are you? It's Roz Mocha.
Oh my goodness. Hi, Mocha.
How you doing?
I'm doing good. This is literally like a childhood dream of mine. I've been listening to you guys since I was a sophomore in high school. So
oh wow,
I'm like so starstruck right now.
How old are you now? What's your life like?
I'm about the same age as Maria, actually. So her and I have a lot in common. One Direction stand forever.
Yeah.
I'm 20. I'm about 29 years old, and I mean living with my parents still.
Yeah.
But having a good time.
Okay. Nice. And how many Stanley mugs do you own?
Sorry, Stanley mugs. Not really my thing.
Good.
I'm planning to get one, hopefully, but I might be on the same level as Maria at some point, but not yet.
All right, we understand you got a question for the show. Go ahead.
Yeah. So my question is, what is something that you hated as a kid but now love as an adult?
Oh, easy, naps.
Okay.
Easy.
I was going to give Sarah the opportunity to answer that question first. Roz jumped right in. But go ahead, Sarah.
So I'm kind of similar to Roz. I would say naps. But also, when you were a kid, like during Christmas time or your birthday, you always wanted to get toys or something really, really cool. But then you would always hate getting clothes or socks. But I feel like as an adult, you really appreciate that way more than just getting like a random toy or something that you're never going to use.
Agree.
Yeah.
Yep, that's a good one.
Yeah, similar. I was going to say something similar, whereas a gift as, like getting a new hoodie or something like that, a new T-shirt, like I appreciate that more now than I would have when I was a kid. Because like you said, Sarah, all you wanted as a kid were toys.
Yeah.
Shem, go ahead.
Girls. Yeah, they had cooties when I was younger, and I couldn't stand them.
How old were you when you got into girls, do you think? Like when you actually started finding them physically attractive and changed your behavior to impress girls?
Honestly, like grade 7. So what's that? That's
13?
Yeah.
12, 13.
Grade 7,
12, 13.
I would. Yeah.
Don't stop Shem.
Yeah.
My bad. Grade 7.
Maria, do you have an answer for this? Something you hated as a kid but now love as an adult?
Pop. Like pop.
Oh, really?
I didn't drink pop fizzy drinks. I had like iced tea and stuff.
Yeah.
But I never drank like Coke or ginger ale, any of those things. But now like I love a good like Diet Coke. Or I'm a big Fanta girl, so I'll drink Fanta.
Yes.
How old were you when you got into carbonated drinks?
I'd say high school.
High school.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
And even then, like I still like would have one like once every so often. But yeah.
Yeah, my kid still hasn't had anything carbonated. Once she did, and she spit it right out, just like
Didn't
came
like it?
falling out of her mouth.
Really?
No, she
Not
couldn't
even like
stand.
club soda or anything?
No. She's never had Coke.
Really?
or Pepsi or any. She's never had a pop.
Yeah.
Like she's never had like a glass or like at a movie or anything. She's never had a sip of like a pop, like a soft drink.
It changes
ever.
when you start adding like alcohol to them. So.
Well, that's my thing too, right?
different.
Yes,
It's different.
is that she may understand that that mix is a thing as opposed to
What's
right?
this, Dad?
Yes, yes.
Dan Moore, you got an answer for this?
Yeah, I'd say the grocery store.
You hate it as a kid, but love now. Oh yeah, going to the grocery
sure,
store.
I
You're
guess.
right. I hated going to the grocery store with my mom.
Now
I
now
loved
it's
it.
my favorite thing, and I'll also say coffee. I can't get enough coffee.
Sure, yeah. Oh, the grocery store sucked going when you were a kid because you were just told no over and over again.
Yeah, can I get this?
Right? No.
Right?
Really?
The cereal, the one cereal that you really, really wanted?
Oh, bro.
No. And then you bypass the candy aisle?
Yeah.
Can we go down here? No.
Yeah.
Now if Matthew
Get
sends
chips?
me with a
No.
list,
My mom used to do this thing when she met me and my sisters. You know, like how they have like those warm bagels you can take out of like the thing?
Yeah.
My mom would give us a bagel. So I guess just to shut us up, we would just be eating a bagel in the cart.
that's called theft.
Yeah. But did you pay for it
you
at the
pay
end or
for it
no?
at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, like she would feed us the bagels.
So then that
we-
way you wouldn't ask for like your favorite cereal or the candy or the chips.
Yeah, but I got so used to eating bagels in the grocery store, I was like, okay, I'm gonna go for a bagel.
This is the thing.
Oh my God. Having a young kid though, like I can't tell you the amount of empty wrappers that I put on the cashier checkout at leaving the grocery store, where you just open something up in the grocery store and give it to your kid, and then they just hand you the empty bag, and that's what they scan. And then they scan it, you pay it, and you throw the empty bag in the garbage.
Yeah.
Yo,
It's already
more
gone.
times it's actually me. I'm the culprit.
That eats during the store?
Yeah, I'll walk
Really?
in. Yeah, and I'll grab like if we go to Longo's,
Yeah.
right? And they have their freshly squeezed orange juice.
Yeah.
Oh God, I love that so much. I will go and I'll get the container.
Right.
And I'll start drinking it right there. The bottle.
I don't have that in me.
I do
get
that
it.
with grapes though, but the problem is by the time you get to the cash, they weigh it, so they can't weigh the ones I ate.
Right.
They're also dirty.
Yeah, you don't wash those?
Nah, whatever.
No, but it's for me, it's the orange juice, and then I'll go down the aisle, like if they got like protein bars or something.
Yeah.
And I'll grab a protein bar and I'll just eat it.
I am so paranoid over stuff. So I was in a convenience store the other day, and I wanted to get some cans of club soda. And I go to the back, and I didn't have a basket or anything else, right? And I had something else in my hand, right? So
Okay.
I go to the back, and I open the fridge, and I start pulling out cans of club soda. And I have like 2 in my arm, 1 in my hand, and I couldn't grab the rest. And so I put one in my pocket, right? And I turned around to go start walking towards the thing.
Yeah.
And I got so much anxiety that I put one in my pocket, and he's going to see me on that big fishbowl mirror that's right at the end of the aisle. I actually took the one that was in my hand, put it back in the fridge, took my free hand, took the one out of my pocket, and I bought one less.
Oh my
because I
God.
couldn't even make the walk with one stuffed into
Why'd
my
you just get
pocket.
a basket?
I don't know. Because I was only buying club
guy.
soda.
This guy.
Right? I was only buying club soda. But yeah,
my
I took it
God.
out. I put it back in the fridge, and I
Yeah.
took the one out of my pocket, and I went up and I got.
So
and I
I'll do
got
that
those.
for like bottles of juice or a bottle of water or like I said, the protein bar. Like I'm not going to do that with like a bag of chips.
No.
Right? Like I'm not going to walk down the aisle and pick up a bag of Miss Vicky's and start eating it
No.
like in the grocery store.
Right.
That's my
Oh, we used to stomp when we had Roxy. The first thing we would do is I'd throw her in the cart.
Yeah.
Right. And I'd walk over to the hot food section, and I'd get a box of potato wedges.
yeah.
And then she would sit with the open box in the thing, eat like half of them, and then I'd close the box up, and then she would just scan it as a large potato wedges, and then really in the box there was
Yeah,
3
see?
left.
Easy.
The hot food section. That's the best. The best.
Hey Sarah, thank you so much. That was a great question.
Thank you so much. Before I go, can you please, Mocha, ask me the question?
I was going to. Sarah, between Roz and Mocha, who is your favorite?
Has been, always will be, Mocha, Jersey Shore.
Hey! Yes!
However, I will say
Uh-oh.
that there is nothing more hysterical than listening to Roz try to be a Toronto man and say, yeah,
Yeah.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Thanks for having me, guys.
Yo, man's are cheesed right now.
Man, Roz.
You're the best, Sarah. Thank you.
I've been in Toronto longer than any of these mans.
No, back
Say
here,
it
OG.
again.
right? Longer than any of these, man.
Oh, slow down, Crody.
Yeah.
Thank you, everyone, for all of your comments. We post a picture once a week on Instagram and or video that reads Ask Roz and Mocha. That's where we get your questions from and pick 2 of you to join us on the show to ask your question to the room. Thanks for listening. Please share this episode with anyone who you feel may enjoy the Roz and Mocha Show. This has been the Roz and Mocha Podcast.
Thanks for listening to the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Catch the guys live
Weekday mornings from 6 to 10.
on Kiss 92.5
Kiss925.com.
or download the Kiss 92.5 app.